What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Girls in the City podcast. This is Sarah.
This is Jeannie.
This is Luca.
Elsie.
Our girl,
We got her twin, so.
Yeah, for real. Actually, Kelsey, hold on. Come in and
Come
do
in,
it.
say
Come
it.
say Elsie.
Say Elsie.
Hold on, we'll do it again. Ready?
We're doing it again. Ready?
What's up, y'all? No, stay here. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Girls in the City podcast. This is Sarah.
This is Jeannie.
This is Luca.
This is Elsie.
Thanks, Kelsey. She's subbing in for Elsie today, her twin.
Looking fire.
Looking super fire. First and foremost, let's shout out the birthday girls.
Yes, happy birthday to our favorite twin.
Elsie is currently in Puerto Rico, and she's not here today with us. That's why you don't see a fourth chair. So she's living the life in Puerto Rico.
Literally.
In Puerto Rico. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
All right, cheers. Anyways, so this episode is actually a little bit controversial, I would say. We're going to be discussing sort of Roe versus Wade and sort of our opinions and views on the whole topic of abortion. Is right. So if you guys don't know, I'm just going to read it like a quick synopsis of what Roe versus Wade is. It's basically a landmark decision out of the U.S. Supreme Court that the court ruled the Constitution of the United States protects a pregnant woman's liberty to choose to have an abortion without excessive government restriction. So meaning your state couldn't put a ban on it. So now they're trying to reverse that decision and basically almost make abortions legal. So
Illegal.
Yeah, illegal. Yep. So that's crazy.
So what do you think about that?
I don't know. You want me to start?
Yeah, I can start.
I'm a little.
I'm going to start.
You can start. Enough.
So I am pro-life 100%, meaning I am against abortions. Hear me out, people, before you go crazy on me. I feel like the right to get an abortion is not up to nobody. I feel like you should have the right to do whatever the fuck you want with your body, 100%. I don't think that right should be taken from you, but I feel like it's like the way that people go about abortions is so fucking irresponsible. There is so many fucking ways that you can prevent pregnancy. And it's like nothing. It's like, oh yeah, go to the store and pick out a red shirt like nothing. Like, no, I know a girl that's gotten 10 abortions, bro.
Yeah, that's fucking
10
wild.
abortions.
That's wild.
The point is, I don't think that, no, because even God gives you the freedom to choose your life and what the fuck you want to do with it. So I'm against them saying you can't get one. But I'm also against abortions. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you've been raped, if you know your baby's going to come out with like disabilities, if you know shit like that, then that's understandable. But because you were irresponsible, now all of a sudden you can't get an abortion. And then my last point is this. I can't stand when women say, and everyone's going to kill me for this. No man has the right to tell me what to do with my body. Yo, fuck you. You want to know why fuck you? Because it's not fair that the woman gets to decide to keep their child and make the dad be a dad.
It takes two.
You know what I'm saying? So let's say that I don't want my baby, but the dad wants to have my baby. The baby. So then I still have the right to kill the baby. But if it's vice versa and I'm pregnant and the dad is telling me he don't want the kid, I can have it and then force him to be a dad. You got to pick a side. It's either you don't want the guy to be involved or you do. Mm-hmm. Which one is it?
Yeah.
True.
Okay, so to that point, I have this to say, right? With your last point of being like forcing the dad. I feel like if you let your partner know or whatever, the one night stand, whatever the situation was, and they say that they're not ready to be a parent, you need to respect that and not obligate them to take care of that child. Because if you want to raise your child knowing that your partner was not ready or does not want children and this incident happened, that's not fair to your partner to do that. I agree, like that's not fair. And you can't make a dad be a dad if they don't want to be it.
And right, that's the circumstances every time.
I feel like vice versa. Like let's say a woman gets pregnant, she doesn't want to have the kid, but the dad wants to be a dad. I feel like a woman, just because it's her body, she should have the right to go get an abortion. When the dad is actually someone that wants to be a dad, have that kid. If you don't want it, give it to the dad. Give it to the dad because
crazy.
Why do you have a say both ways, but the dad only has a say when
facts
when what satisfies you or what pleases you?
Right, because if you didn't want a kid, you could have just prevented it yourself.
Correct.
But you didn't.
Correct.
All right. So now on that note, I'm going to be the controversial one, and I'm going to say I'm pro-choice. I am I understand in certain. If it was me, I don't agree with certain reasonings for doing it. Like, I don't know, like if you are just being irresponsible and you're just, having unprotected sex constantly, then that's a situation where it's like you're at fault to blame for your own actions. You know what I mean? And to just go and do that and have an abortion in that sense is just, it doesn't sit right with me. But you're entitled to do what you want with your body. That's your prerogative, your choice, whatever.
It's murder to me. I think it is what it is. Like.
So when I started to think about this topic, right, at first I was 50-50. When I started writing down, my half and half, I ended up being more of pro-life. So I ended up, instead of being a 50-50, it was more like a 75-25 pro-life. Only because, all right, there's a lot of things. And again, that first one is irresponsible women out there.
Which is most of the situation.
Correct. Because if you go statistic-wise, it was like 56% of abortions were between the women of 18 and 24 years old. And again, most of us can relate. At that age, what were we doing?
Fucking
You were just wilding.
We were wild.
Yeah, you were wilding.
We were wild. You know what I mean? And a lot of friends during that time, I know friends that went 4 times,
10,
3 times, 6 times to get abortions. And it was nothing because, again, can I get half the money for abortion? Here, I don't want the kid. Let's go do it. And I don't think it should be that easy. It shouldn't be that easy to just go get an abortion. It's like when you commit a crime, you got to pay for the consequences.
Right.
And I feel like this is that kind of scenario. You got pregnant, and I'll deal with the consequences.
Right. And not only that, but it's so sad that we live in a world that you rather not wear a condom because it doesn't feel good, and you rather go kill a baby.
Or you don't want to go get birth control because it makes you fat.
That's why I was saying like that.
And another point. Well, I'm gonna get into I feel like men should be into birth control themselves later. We're gonna get into that.
I actually feel that for young men, I do believe that young men should get vasectomies.
They should.
At reaching an age of adulthood, because
I don't even think vasectomies, because that's a little bit like, it's not permanent, but it's still like wild. I just think that there should be birth control for men.
Well, I believe in vasectomies because I feel like, one, it's a 5-10 minute procedure, right? You go in there, you are able to protect yourself, and then women should also have the same choice to go and get birth control. So now you're both protected. And then when you find a partner that you guys agree that you want to have kids,
exactly,
then you both, you get off birth control, he goes in, reverses it, and it's 5 minutes. And I understand the guy's point, like, oh my God, it's gonna hurt, whatever, wah. Okay, but when it comes to having a kid and you're in labor for 24, 36 hours, pushing out a 13 centimeter head out of your vagina, and not to be fucking descriptive, but it's like, that's what it can be like, right. And you're torn. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to give TMI, but that shit happens all the time. So if it's okay for women to go through that whole experience, that pain, it's okay for men to go and get the vasectomy.
Absolutely.
They're going to be okay in 1-2 days later.
It's just, I don't think it should be. I'm not saying that, because there's people that's been super irresponsible and get abortions because they can't afford a kid. And that scars them. I'm not saying it's easy for everybody, too, because there's people that do it and it's whatever, and then there's people that do it and are fucking scarred.
Yeah, but I feel like if tragic, you can't afford it, why are you
putting yourself...
Exactly.
Don't ever put yourself in a predicament that you won't be able to handle.
And I don't want to hear like that, I'm in the moment. Like, at the end of the day, like, that's bullshit.
You know what the moment, and you know what the moment can bring to you. You know what I'm saying? You know the moment.
We ain't dumb.
And another thing, I love how people be like, it's not even a baby. It's a fetus.
It's a baby.
Bro, but at the end of the day, none of us are abortions. None of us know what the fuck a baby's feeling. I've actually seen videos of, like, babies.
I know.
Yeah, we know you're talking.
Do you want to come on the mic and tell us, share it with the group?
You could. I seen a video that scarred me, and it's a baby. It must have been like, 6-8 weeks. And you see them like pulling the arm, and you see the baby's mouth like yelling, literally.
I can't. Oh my God.
So it's like, no, they don't feel it. How the fuck do you know? You weren't an abortion. And you're alive.
And that's that's one of my topics. I feel like none of us know, or none of us remember what it was like to be in our mother's womb. Right. None of us do. And I feel like if we knew what it felt, that we still had feelings at that moment. We still felt what it felt to be hungry, because your baby knows when they need food. Right. We know when we need to feed our kid. So I feel like nobody knows what it's like. So we are killing something that everybody thinks is normal life, because we don't know. We don't know what it feels like. It's I actually got a screen recording of some.
If I could see this lady, I'll slap the fuck out of her. But she was this is why I don't support this whole pro-choice. My body, shut the fuck up. Literally, like, this is what she had to say.
I'm not gonna lie, Gigi, that's a little aggressive.
I don't give a fuck.
Ladies, if you get pregnant, run on down to the abortion clinic and have that little bastard suck.
She said, ladies, if you come out pregnant, go to the abortion clinic and have that little bastard suck the fuck out. It's like, there's so many women. No, you could, Jen, you can comment. There's so many women that struggle to have kids and at least have some fucking respect. I'm not saying that you should be obligated to have a baby and give it up for adoption, because that's also like terrible too. The babies, I mean, kids suffer in abortion in adoption places. Like my only thing is this: I'm not saying be obligated to have your baby, but be more fucking careful, bro. You live in America. You have resources.
You have all kinds of free resources at that. We have tons of free resources.
I mean, almost, right?
Almost.
They're trying to get rid of Planned Parenthood.
See, like, that's different. Because that's like, what are you doing here? Like, you want women to do it or not? Like, you gotta.
So you want us to be like protected, right? Or do you want us to go ahead and just use that other option? Agree. And I'm not going to lie to you. Like, me myself, I couldn't picture myself in that situation and going ahead with that kind of choice. But again, like, I respect people who do. That's their choice. That's the decision they have to live with for the rest of your life. Like you said, people are scarred from it. They have to think about that for the rest of their lives. Like, they could have had this kid. You know what I mean? And that shit is so crazy and so hurtful.
I do, and people might hate me for this, but I do believe that our government should have some kind of control onto that. And this is why I feel, and again, when the laws are set in place so that we don't break them, so to protect one another. That's what they're made for. Okay? And I feel like a lot of women go and get abortion because it's just that easy. I can walk into Planned Parenthood, bring $1,000, whatever it is, to go play, and I'll get it done that same day. You know what I mean? So I feel like if there's more of a repercussion or more of a structure, I feel like women would think twice or be like, you know what? I have to protect myself. I have to take the secure measures, because if not, I'm breaking the law. So I feel like there has to be a balance and some kind of control. And that's why I do believe that it should go down to the states. And that's what Roe versus Wade is. They want to give the power back to the states, not make it a whole general for the whole country.
So you're saying that you're pro the reversal?
So yes. So why I want it to go down back to the states is because each state represents those people. So when we vote for who we want. So whoever gets elected is who the majority wants, correct? So down south, we have more of the African American, more black people, you know. Down in Kansas, Oklahoma, we have more of the whites. They all believe in different things. So when it comes down to the states, I feel like they should have a control because it represents their people. There's certain states that are pro-life. There's certain states that are really, really pro-choice.
There are states that you can kill the baby like
exactly
grown already.
And there's tons of people that believe that that's okay in those states. So I feel like it should go down to the states. I don't think it should be as a state law. I mean, a law for the whole country. It should go down to the states because again, the states represent their communities.
I know.
That's what I believe.
But I don't think. I'm sorry.
That's what I believe.
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with abortions, but I don't agree that you should be taking your choice to do it. Because even as a Christian that I am, obviously in the Bible, you cannot have an abortion. You know what I'm saying? But even outside of that, God still gives you the choice to do what the fuck you want. He doesn't obligate you to say, you have to follow me. You have to be a Christian. He gives you the choice to pick. So I don't think that there should be a law saying, oh no, like you can't have a fucking baby. Like it's a you can't. Like no. Yeah, like you can't. I get it. Like and I get it.
I feel like they have to have a structure.
They do, but I feel like it's beyond just structure. I feel like there's a hidden agenda behind it.
Of course,
and that's the scary
agenda.
But there's a hidden agenda behind every law.
Right, but that's the scary part about it. You know what I'm saying?
But the problem is that I think if, for example, if there's a situation, right, and we are, God forbid, put in a situation rape occurs, whatever, and you get pregnant.
No, and
wait.
That's my
Wait,
25.
Wait.
That's my 25.
Right?
That's my 25.
My thing is, like, you literally could be walking down the street and put in this crazy ass
That's my
situation,
25. No,
and then you
no.
leave it to the state, and they say, "Oh, abortions aren't legal." Then it's like
No.
now you're stuck with
but
a baby
and
made
I
out of a
agree.
crime.
I
So
agree.
it's like
I agree,
that's
and
why-
that's my only 25%. I believe that in that situation. Okay, yes. Or in a situation where a pregnancy is now affecting or taking your life away, where, you know, it's now making the mother ill, or it
even
can kill the mother.
or
you
even
know?
when there's situations where the baby's sick.
But
And they don't have it.
in that
They-
situation,
you know what I mean?
And that's,
So it's like
that's my 25%. That's my only 25% because I feel like there's no other reasoning for an abortion. There's no other excuse for an abortion.
No, I can't
There
afford
isn't.
it. I can't afford a baby
there is
right now.
There
no.
is
all right.
no excuse.
And my thing is,
You
like,
could have
okay,
you could have prevented that.
you
There's
could have
no
prevented it.
excuse.
And my thing is like, if you're grown enough to get into bed and have sex, then you need to be grown enough to take care of the consequences if you did not use protection. Now, I understand there's certain situations, and like I said, I'm pro-choice. You do what you want with your body. Those are your choices you have to live with. I make my own choices. I wouldn't do it, but you do you, boo. I'm not one here to judge you.
I'm not gonna judge.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
But
judge you.
I
You
just
do
don't
you.
agree with it. Period.
Yeah.
Correct. That's different.
And
It's different.
my conscience wouldn't allow me. Like, I would not be able to deal with that. But I know myself, and that's no.
It's the
Yeah, I
same-
know plenty of people that's gotten it and are scarred by it. Like really, like
Yeah,
bad.
there's people that have gotten it and think it's a joke.
Yeah, like I said, like a friend that I have that's done it 10 times and will do it 15 more. She don't give a fuck.
It's true.
She said,
And
"Never
that's
mind, I'm not
fucking
gonna
cruel. You
And
know what I'm
that's why
saying? Like
and that's why I feel like there should be some kind of limit. It's like, you know, there's a law. No
There should be
drinking-
limits
No
or
drinking
something.
limits. Like no drinking and driving. Why can't you drink and drive? Because you may go out there to harm yourself and others if you drink and drive.
Yeah.
And I feel like the same thing. I
'Cause
feel
you can
like
die
if
getting an abortion.
Of course you can.
You
And
can
that's why,
die.
and that's why I feel like there has to be some kind of limit, some kind of structure, some kind of limitation. Because if there isn't, then this is why we have what we have. Listen, there was literally in the
my girl did her
world-
research. Look
No,
at all
I
those
did.
notes.
No, it's good. No, that's what we need.
In the world, every year there's 40 to 50 million abortions.
Wow.
Think about that. In the world.
That's called population
In the
control.
world.
That's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
And I bet you most of it is just irresponsibility.
It is.
Which is
It is.
which is sad. That's the sad
And
part.
that's what bothers me and that's why I feel like it should be some kind
You
of
men,
control.
the
That's what I'm
politics out there that are trying to force people not like make it illegal to get an abortion. Why don't you enforce men to get birth control?
Yes.
Why don't you enforce that?
Yeah, or have them do
So
a
that we don't have to-
vasectomy.
so
Have them
that's-
get vasectomies
because think
after
about
so
it.
many kids
It
or
gets me
something.
mad that the woman even has to worry about birth control. But we have to go through everything,
and
it
they're
goes
the
back
ones
to this.
that make us pregnant.
Yes, like we gotta worry about giving birth. We gotta worry about ruining our bodies. We gotta worry about stretch marks. We gotta worry about afterbirth. We gotta worry about all this shit. On top of that, we also gotta feed our bodies hormones to not come out pregnant.
Yep.
No, what do you guys gotta do something?
And my
do
thing is
something.
Like, let's be real. The birth control that's given to us, they don't make it just to prevent
It
getting
fucks with
pregnant.
you.
It messes with your hormones.
messes
You
with
you get
everything.
depressed. You get
It has
anxiety.
Fat. Your hair
you get
falls out.
gout, You get acne. You get all this crazy shit. And here men are literally
They don't do
literally
nothing.
chilling. They're just
Yeah.
chilling.
They don't do nothing.
And this is and this is
And then they
something-
complain about putting a rubber
a
on.
rubber on. Oh, it doesn't feel good.
Give me a
Oh,
break.
sorry,
Give me
giving
a
birth
break.
don't feel good either.
But here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
Like, you know
It's
what I mean?
ridiculous, and I think that's what's important. Again, I don't agree with them taking away abortions, making it illegal, because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of deaths with women doing that shit at home.
Yeah.
Women
Well,
going to
they'll
like
look
homes.
for other ways to get the abortion.
Exactly.
Whether it's throwing themselves down the stairs, overdosing
Something.
on medication.
It's something. So they should not. Again, everybody should have. That's why you live in America. You have the choice to do whatever the fuck you want. But yo, ladies, be more responsible, and men too.
Men too.
Be more fucking responsible, bro. It's
Yeah.
a life. I don't give a fuck if it's 6 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, bro.
And it, you know what it makes me think of too? And I don't know about you guys and how you feel about this, but I feel as though there are some parts where sexual education and stuff is not really spoken about.
That's
And
true.
it's like, if you're a parent, you need to teach your children what the sex anatomy is, what happens if they
Everything, yeah.
What happens during sex and what can an outcome like that be? So when your kid is an experiment, they're not going in because there are kids who don't know. They generally don't know that if this happens, baby's gonna come out. And
a
then
lot
of
that is true.
And a lot of
That
parents
is true.
don't have that conversation because they're scared
or they're
to accept
uncomfortable.
and also reality. They don't wanna even realize or accept the fact that the kids are probably already having sexual relationships at 14.
Yeah, because my mom never
told
told me anything about
and that's
sex.
the thing with us Spanish people. We don't talk
It was
about
just,
that stuff.
you better not come home pregnant. That's all I know.
don't
I
come
remember
home
sitting
pregnant.
on a toilet, on my ex's toilet, I was a young kid, and he had peed, and I remember like, in my head, I'm like, you cannot sit on the toilet. You gotta squat. Do not let your vagina touch the toilet. One day I was desperate, and I said the N-word. And I sat, and I said, that's it.
I'm pregnant.
I saw that movie Quince, and the guy had like, he came on her thigh, and she became pregnant. I'm like, that's it. I'm pregnant. And it's true, but it's because there's no education.
And there should be, just like there should be sexual education, there should be finance education. There should be education about what your credit score is, how to manage your finances. Not fucking what is Y plus X equals B.
Or because no one cares. I don't ever. I'm an adult and I've never used that in my life.
What is the slope of 50? Like,
what is the slope of getting pregnant?
What is the slope? How fast do I gotta go to get pregnant? Right? Like,
like honestly, like, and it's gonna save a lot of people a lot of trouble because again, I'm not judging. I remember also like when I started being sexually active. I thought there was a time that I had a scare, and the first thing that came to my mind was, I'm pregnant. I think I want to get an abortion. And I've always been against abortion. But when you're in the moment and you fuck up,
you're scared.
That comes through your fucking mind. The kid is not a joke.
Again, because you think you're looking for ways to get out of it, ways to make you feel good. Like, oh my God, I'm relieved. I don't have to deal with this. Like, but that's not the right thing to do.
But then you think about it, it's like,
and you could die, bro. You can die.
You can die, but then it's like, having a kid is not a joke either.
It's not a joke.
People make it look easy, and it is not easy. I'm a first-time mom, and when I tell you, I look at people and they literally make it look effortlessly, and I'm over here learning every day still, and that's just me being transparent. I love being a mother. I love everything about it, but it is not easy, and there's no handbook.
No, and women out there, like, I've been on birth control for 9 years now. And reason why I'm on birth control, one, because I'm responsible. I know that, like Sarah said, it is not easy to take care of a kid. It's not. I have one and I can barely do it, so never mind thinking about two, So I've been on birth control this whole time trying to prevent to get pregnant. And, the doctor tells me that even if I take the birth control out, there might be a chance that I won't even be able to get pregnant because I've had it in for so long. But here's the risk that I'm taking because I want to be responsible, and there are women out there that just take it freely and not protecting themselves and getting an abortion.
And again, Jeannie, you said that there's people who have trouble getting pregnant. And I want you guys to know that is so normal.
Every day more and more women can't have kids.
And it's normal, and people don't talk about it. So you think, first time it's going to happen. That's it. I'm pregnant.
No,
Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that's not how it works.
That's not how. For some people, yes.
For some, right.
All the ones that don't want to be moms, it happens for them.
And then
quickly.
The people who want kids who've waited or whatever the case may be, they're over here struggling. They're crying every month
because they want to have.
They're getting their period
or spending money on all these treatments and things to try and get pregnant. And we have these women that are even bad moms. You know what I mean? Because how many women out there that have like 3 kids and are not even a good mom?
Yeah, that's another. Yeah,
and then it's like there's these women who are literally just like sick. So it's like, I don't know. The point of that I'm getting at is just like be responsible.
Just be responsible.
Be courteous.
But again, the government, you ain't about to decide for people.
Period.
No.
So when it comes to Roe v. Wade, we are not trying to overturn that. That's my point. I don't know about you, but I'm not for that whatsoever.
I'm against it only again because people should have their choices.
Even if I don't agree
in
with
America. If God gave you the choice, why not the government? However,
I want it to be overturned because I'm 75-25.
I don't want it to be overturned, especially because if you watch Handmaid's Tale, I think you'll change your mind.
Yeah, you told me
that is not a joke. Like you shouldn't be obligated. Period. You should not be obligated to do what you want with your body.
And let's just like really think about this. This case was decided in 1973. 1973. This is how long that this has been in controversy, and now it's 2022. How many years is that? 50?
Yeah.
50 years?
But at least,
Oh
at
my
least there's a
God,
couple,
and it's still in conversation.
There's a handful of states that actually were very proactive and created laws to protect that from being overturned, which is really good. And Rhode Island is one of those states, guys.
And
so even if Roe versus Wade does get overturned, Rhode Island is fully protected because we have a law
Yes,
that does
that's
protect.
cool.
So we're good.
And just to, I don't know if you guys know this, but Roe versus Wade was actually a woman who filed the lawsuit against the general attorney of Texas.
Yep.
Oh shoot.
So I don't know if you guys knew
Hopefully
that or
she
not.
didn't
Yeah,
do that because she was being an irresponsible bitch.
Yeah, she went to go get an abortion, and they didn't want to let her, but she went and hired her lawyer because she felt that they were
Violating her
privacy because
and
they
her
wanted
constitutional
wanted to know, basically, because I think it was in Texas, they wanted to know why she was getting an abortion because there's only certain circumstances of why you can get an abortion in that state.
I think that should
and
be.
she
that,
didn't want to tell them
legit.
why, so she felt like they were violating her privacy, and that's why she filed a lawsuit.
And that's why we have
Because
HIPAA.
That's against it's
Also,
against our
again,
rights.
ladies.
I tell everything to my doctor.
Yeah.
I don't tell shit to my. You ask me to smoke? No. What did I do?
Right.
I'm the healthiest.
Another thing that they're doing is for the ladies that are not against abortions, be careful with your period trackers.
I saw that.
Be careful with your period trackers because what they're doing now with the period trackers is if you get an abortion and you say otherwise, they can go back on your data and say, no, you had your period on so-and-so date. And
Which
so
is so sad.
that's ridiculous, bro. You should not be all up in my fucking information like that. You know.
And
Guys,
how can they even have
These
access to our
things-
data?
listen,
Like
these things here, I'll tell you right now, I go on Facebook or Instagram, I'm gonna find things about abortion right away in my news feeds because these things hear you.
I believe that.
I'm telling you, these
Yeah.
things hear me.
Actually,
It hears
I
us.
feel like I did see a TikTok for someone who worked for Facebook that said they are listening.
I'm
No,
telling
they
you,
are,
I'm
they
telling
are,
you, they
are.
listen.
Don't you see that when you say something random
About
like,
a vacation?
all of a sudden you start seeing?
I'm telling you, something I've never ever even talked about or mentioned. It comes up, and I'm telling you, as soon as I go on my
You know
social
the
media, I
guidelines
see it.
you know that those guidelines are set from people that are in a back office
Listening.
with
Yeah.
with
Screens.
video control
Yeah.
of what you're posting.
Yeah.
And those are actual people.
Fuck you, bitch.
monitoring you. And
Yeah.
they
Little
don't stop. Like, they're like, oh, you're violating our guidelines. They're watching you.
They hear you.
Yeah,
I'm
that
Guys,
shit is so
by the way,
crazy.
I'm only scratching because like my allergies. Don't think I do. Because now when I see people go like that, we're like,
Oh, questionable.
You're doing a little sniffy.
yeah, right.
Wait,
Yeah, right.
I feel like, never mind. I'm not even gonna get into that. But
We'll talk
have
about
you guys
that.
seen the Johnny Depp? Is that what you were referring to? That Johnny
Oh
Depp?
my
If I could grab that bitch and slap the fuck out of her,
Girl.
she is and she sucks at acting because
Shit
she'd be
bad.
like, no tears.
Yeah.
Energy.
And sorry, I didn't mean to get
Out of topic,
but
both of them.
are
But yeah, guys, I think
nutcases
to
anyways.
wrap it up, my opinion is again, I am against abortions. No, I am against irresponsible abortions, but I'm not against. I'm also against them making that shit illegal. Everybody should have their choice.
Period. I
Hey
agree.
guys, 25, 75.
Be responsible.
Yes, be responsible. And
25 for the people that get
Yes.
raped and yeah.
Yes.
And I am pro-choice. I do not want Roe versus Wade overturned. It should stay as is, and everybody should be able to do what they want.
And also, learn to like respect each other's fucking opinions because we're still good people. Even though you might think that we're not, I think you're still a good person. Even if you're if you're
course.
pro-choice, and I
Thank
think
you.
you're a
Of
good
course.
person. Even if
Period.
you're pro-life, and I'm half and half. So
And
Me
I think it's
too.
funny because all of us sat
little bit
here
of
and none of
everything.
us were
arguing.
none of us were arguing, and my feelings aren't hurt. Everybody's
And I feel
entitled.
like that's how
It
we
should-
should be because if we're like this, we're gonna get along, and America's gonna be a better world.
Exactly,
Yes.
and we don't
A better place, sorry.
and we don't give a fuck about getting canceled. Cancel us, do whatever the fuck you want. It's our opinion, and this is why we live in America, to have freedom of speech. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys next time. Elsie, bitch.
we miss you, Elsie.
Happy birthday, Elsie. Happy birthday, Kelsey.
birthday,
Kelsey, show your face real quick. Look how fire she looks.
Come in.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
That was a really good podcast.
Thank you.
That was good. You guys are so natural.
We're getting more.